Head to the streets now to get the views of Nigerians on whether corps members should be taxed now that the federal government has approved the sum of 77,000 naira allowance for them.
To my understanding, the payment for the copper that they are allowing should not be taxed, because I believe that at the level of the rate of unemployment in Nigeria, with such amount of money, if they judiciously manage it, they can start up a business of their own.
In any development country, any institute, they need to pay tax for the development of a country. Even in advanced country, a government will train you at the time you graduate. There's a certain money they'll be deducting from your salary.
I don't think it should be taxed, because these children, they are just coming up from school. They need to save up. Even if they did not get a job, they can use it.
It should be taxed actually, because these people are not just being paid. They are paid according to the minimum wage. Their pay gets an increment according to the minimum wage. So if you are paying them according to the minimum wage, that normal worker, normal salary earner are being earned. You understand? I feel like that's the way me, I pay tax now because I work, and I'm being paid based on my minimum wage. So I feel like since them to their pay is being affected by the minimum wage, they should also pay tax.
The economy of this country itself, if you look at it, 30,000 of like 5 years ago is just like the same thing, just like the same money. So I feel that there's no need for us to be taking tax.
They just graduated and they are just like an experience. They are working, and they are serving the nation, because they are serving. So you are taxing them. It's just that they are serving forever. They are serving for 1 year, a period of time. So they are still going out to look for a job. So for me, when they get to any organization that employs them, fine, they can now tax them. But for that, just a period of 1 year, no.
Interesting positions there, Ibrahim, but for you, should they or shouldn't they be taxed?
I think it's a touchy kind of topic, but then I feel if you look at other countries like the paramilitary, for instance, even the military, some countries actually tax them. For instance, Sweden, Norway, Netherlands, UK, even the US, they actually give some, little tax holiday for the military, paramilitary, and all of that. But in the situation where you need to shore up revenue generation and all of that, 77,000 naira, is it taxable? Yes, I think it's about 7.5% or thereabouts that's supposed to be taxed, but they're actually exempted. But I think that's left for the government to decide.
It's just a question being thrown at us. What do we think? Should government go ahead to tax
If
them?
I were a corps member, I might say, why would they have to tax me?
Because
if I were a corps member,
you say why?
But I think I see better not being a corps member. So everybody should be taxed. But the level of taxation should be very, very minimal.
Minimal, yes.
Yeah, because we need to pay tax, whether we like it or not. It's mandatory.
Absolutely, it's mandatory. The issue is not about the payment. The issue for most Nigerians is what is being done with the tax itself. Can they see what has been done? When you see what has been done, people will trust the system to want to pay and go ahead to do whatever it takes to ensure that they do not beat the system. So that's the issue that we as a country need to deal with, making people understand what is being done with the tax. So, but should they be taxed? I think yes, to teach people some level of responsibility.
That's right.
And to also show to them that this is what we are doing with the monies, that at the end of the day, it invariably benefits you. It is not just for us.
We always bandy around, tell me what to do. I mean, tell me what, don't ask for what your country will do for you. Ask for what you can do for your country. It's a way of contributing.
So
to the
contributing your own little quota.
That's right.
As minute as possible to the system, whatever they do, but it will be good for people to know what government does with these monies. We'll have to leave the conversation here now and let you know that the views and reactions of all our resource persons at yours and have no connection with TVC News. Up next is Your View with a